Headache. I've had a headache since yesterday, but it's time for more control. Headache be damned. I was definitely having to get somebody at some point. Nothing there. That's just one of those. Okay. Completely unrelated to control. Go ahead. Ow. I recommend Death Stranding? I haven't played it myself. I haven't played it myself. Ow. I do plan on playing it because I love busy work games, and it looks like a busy work game. I mean, you're literally just walking, delivering things to and from places. It's a Kojima game, so it's gonna be a little, perplexing. Because he likes making really weird, esoteric plots. And I believe it's long, so that's something to be bear. It's a game I plan on playing eventually. Yeah. Okay. So last time we were doing the mold stuff with Dr. Underhill, or we ended off with the mold stuff. We did a lot more than just the mold stuff. Also research sector. So that side quest is currently on hiatus. Let's see. This is for. Yeah. Managed to grab it for free on Epic a long time ago, and I don't know if I'll like it or not. Well, if you got it for free, there's no. It's not gonna hurt you to try it. Alright, we need to head to containment sector. We are finally off to go and find our brother. Whatever that may entail. Elon.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable. Something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Biblical. Neat.
Containment sector. Panopticon.
He said controlled! That's the name of the game!
Prison. Dangerous.
Dangerous. Give me loot. Annual review of containment procedures and processes. That's so... Okay. This genuinely impresses me. That's so cool. No, I got my discharged. Press F to friend. Yeah, that was impressive. That was genuinely impressive. Seeing the fucking projection actually just follow adequately. Like, I don't think that's supposed to be easy to do. Ooh, no. Yeah, honestly, in conclusion, I would just say if you got it for free, just try playing it, see what you feel about it. FBC reminder of pink documents.
This week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately.
Understood.
Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
Dum, dum, dum. Entropic Echo. Keep an eye out for any pink or light red documents. Very important that we destroy them. For some reason. Ray tracing? I always knew magenta was evil. Fucking magenta. Aha! Shelter! And loot! Shelter means loot. Low health boost, so probably not something I'll use, but that's nice. That's nice to have. Anything else in here? I feel like these shelters used to always have a document in them, but now they just don't. And, alright. It's off to logistics. Let me go in this doorway. Dog. Friend. Secondary friend. Reloading! Bonk. I'm just that good. It's time to cleanse the control point. Fix the house. Fix it. Fix it now. Everything's slowly shifting back into place. Yes, good. Very pretty, very pretty. Alright, is there any loot? Yeah, the fixing cinematics are super cool. Just everything's slow, like shifting bit by bit back into place. Mm-hmm. Give me a game where all I do is just, like, manually resettle rooms like that. Gotta push this wall in, gotta push that wall in. This one's not turned on. You do not have the right. Hi. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. There was a... There's a orb. There we go. Orb dealt with. Orb handled. Alright. There we go. Getting friends makes this so much easier. Yeah, I sure did get pondered on. Multiple times. By my service gun. And GG. You know what? That combat was a sloppy start, but I say that went pretty well. Albany, Richmond, Atlanta, Topeka. Guessing these are just all the fucking capitals. Plus plus some logistics. Capitals plus logistics centers.
Man down.
Loot!
Someone needs help over there.
They sure do. We'll go help them, but then we'll probably move elsewhere.
Sounds like there's a man down.
Hey.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic.
I was
Please.
gonna say.
You gotta get him out of there.
I was
I'll be
really
fine.
just
Really.
imagining him
Ruth can
responding.
patch me
Wells
up
is the
later.
medic.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks.
Okay.
Sorry. The threshold.
First, I'm gonna open the shelter. The shelters have loot. Alright, give me loot. Alright. Let's go do the clocks. Click. 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 Excuse me. Damn. See. Is there a clock in here? It's 3:45. So it's 3:45. Or I just accidentally set it to the right time. Because I can't interact with it again. Oh! There's a clock right here. That's probably what it was. So that's... what? 8:34, basically? 8:34? Something like that. Ah, fun. No, the minute hands barely nod at the 7. It's 8:34. I know how to read analog. Unfortunately, I missed my my cue. Damn. Where are they flipped? No. Yeah, no, that's... yeah, that's 8:34. Probably easier that way, just to time for each minute roundabout. No, that's fine. That is 106. 106. There we go. Bingo! Give me the key. How funny! I partially brute forced that puzzle. I partially brute forced that puzzle again because I was just playing with the first clock and then got it right. All right, let's go. The clocks. Click. Click. Click.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Yeah, surely. Oh, well, we can't get down the regular. Oh. Give me the shotgun. Yoink. Get banned. What a loser. Oh my god, another one! Get banned. I thought that there was another one. 2 of them, back to back. That's crazy. I am fast. I am speed. There's also something being spooky. It looks like the second one got restricted.
He was talking about.
That is a lot of clocks. Let's just Jesus. Up, 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 up. You fucking asshole! You're on my side now. Cool. Let's cleanse the control point. Yo, I might take a longer break during the first ad break to go make pizza rolls. I kinda want some pizza. They're so pretty good. Was being, don't die on me, man! Yeah. He was screaming something. I was a little busy. Now I got hungry. Food's important. If you haven't eaten, you should eat. I haven't eaten, and I should eat. But I also slept, so, like, I wasn't hungry. But now I'm starting to get hungry. Out. That requires a level 9 clearance. I don't have level 9 clearance. I have, like, 4? Oh, I have 5. Higher than I thought. Clocks. Clocks everywhere. Not looking on the right. Hey!
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood.
All the blood.
Let's go.
Yeah, can you open the... Why do you have more clearance than I do? This is fucked up. I'm literally the director.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
He's just filming them. Yeah, I was hoping I could read his name tag. I don't remember his name. Wells, I'm watching this. I didn't mean to do that. There's Darling. Yeah, I just leaned my hands forward and accidentally pressed buttons. You know, the extremely first combat was a little rusty, but I think I'm doing
Think you can
pretty
find a
good.
way around?
Let me see.
Yeah, let me see for loot. Loot's important. That's how you survive, Wells. By looting.
So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item retrieval. But the power of that thing has. I've never seen anything like it.
No! Why didn't that thing get picked up? I'm pissed. Mangy. I'm going back up. I'm so used to them just like swooping into my person whenever... Oh, maybe I'm full on mods. I think it's a mod. No, no, it just didn't want to. It just didn't want to. It just didn't want to be picked up. It was just being cringe. Postbox supplement. Jasper Postbox. Background. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. Yeah, fair enough. That would make sense.
That's O'Neill. Shit. Shit. No one else got out.
Mine. You are also mine. Mine. Ooh, loot. Let my friends deal with the issue. Show yourself. Just a few blocks. Handful of them. I gotta get upstairs. I can't get an angle. Hi. You are mine. You are mine. Got him. Right. Feels like a copy-pasting room for Gmod. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, C's is really good. What's this? Refrigerator supplement. Arctic Queen. Supplementary materials. Blank interview. 11/20/1974. Agent, can you tell us why you left your building that day? Ella, I was running out to get eggs. There was a corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out, happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later beside the fridge. Drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? Agent, you kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? Ellen, it still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Agent, why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawing still on it? WN. Why did it shift from LM to WN? They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting off those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? I always get so thrown off whenever I'm in the menu for this game because it sounds exactly like a storm brewing. Like outside. Like it is genuinely the exact same sound and feeling of just the rumbling of clouds outside.
That safe room is where the altered item cornered us. We sealed the door on the way out. We couldn't let it get out into the bureau.
Enjoy your lunch, Milo.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe room now, Wells could get hurt.
Ah, this safe room.
We locked it tight. Come on, we need to get back to Horowitz.
Bye-bye. Told you, Wells, it's important to loot. Always be looking for looting. So many blocks. So little time.
When it was clear
Whee!
it contained the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
My job. Fair enough. Claim the control point. Oh, I can actually redeem the countermeasures. Pierce zoom boost. Spin grouping efficiency. Astral constructs. Oh! Hello. That's a lot of upgrades. Charge. We need 3 more remote thoughts. We can upgrade spin, but we need a corrupted sample. We can upgrade shatter, but we need 11 entropic echoes and 8 remote thoughts. We can upgrade pierce, but we need literally 1 more ritual. Neat. Alright, let's get moving.
We're not far now.
Oh, hi. Kinda always forget about melee. Splatter. Loot! And more loot. And even more loot. So much loot. I love loot.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Yo, what's in the shelter? Loot! I'm finding so much gosh dang loot. Wait, did I get picked up? Yeah. I really am finding so much loot. Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
Let's go. Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
Shit.
Horowitz. Oh, God, no. You motherfuckers took it!
Oh Jesus, that did a lot of damage.
I should talk to Wells. Make sure he's okay.
Oh. Good mods full. Alright, let's go empty our mods. Oh, I should probably do it more sequences as well. Since I can't. Oh, actually, I use a C speed, so I may as well get the other one. Better. Alright, Wells.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
I went after the safe room. Which honestly I probably could have picked the other, done the fast travel thing. Abilities. Okay, but seize duration. So cool. Wait, do I have an additional? Oh shit. I can't put a new one here. Oh, good. Oh hey, there's actually stuff here that I forgot. Work chat, plane parts. Federal Bureau of Control. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know the airplane we brought in? Like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected alter status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. I do. It's a little idiot. This one. It didn't save my settings again. It keeps not doing that. It's really annoying. I want sprint to be just hold, not toggle. Toggle is cringe.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Sealed threshold account. Threshold with effect blank manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the blanked. Simultaneously, numerous blank appeared in the area, injuring and killing many blank. After rescue operations were completed in blank, rangers were sent in to discover the threshold's epicenter. The sheer amount of blank made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorize the Threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the blank as blank when introduced to more stable blank. File 951 3981 for full report. Compiled by Lynn Salvador.
Great. More clocks.
Clocks. Infinitely many clocks. Okay, that's my patch. Nope.
How am I supposed to get across that?
House to get to the anchor. There's like a loop. Whee! Oh well. There was not an invisible pathway to walk on.
How am I supposed to get across that?
Oh, indeed. Unless I just can't do this yet. And that's why there's a control point here. To basically be like an easy, hey, you can't do this yet, you can come back to it later though. Have you considered using more gun? True. I don't think it worked. Let me see, understandable. Where'd the anchor go? It was visible previously. Maybe it drifted downwards. Also, hi Toast. Yeah, I get the feeling that maybe I can't do this yet. The fact that there's loot just sitting up there is telling me that maybe I cannot. I need an ability. Back to logistics. I wouldn't know because I know nothing about the game. Fair enough. I also know nothing about the game. I'm playing it for the first time. Alright, well in that case, let's get back to this quest. Oh, and also give me back Shatter. Wall of Honors. The memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind. We honor the sacrifice. You can actually read them. Cool. Damn. You're gonna... Never mind. Found a way in. My guys, there is a doorway there. There is a doorway. You can't get in. You fucking morons. You know what? Explode your friends. Explode your friends. You. Explode your friends. There's still more? Bro, there is a gateway. You can't get in. Now explode your friends. Shaking my damn head. Medical wing. Okay, well we can't move forward that way, so I guess we're going this way. Oh. Medical wing. Ooh, loot. I don't have the clearance for that. Mine. You're also mine. LMAO. That was so easy. Open the shelter. But there's gonna be loot inside. There's always loot inside these shelters. See what I say? Loot! I love loot. That guy just popped. He went. More loot. More loot? No, I already got that loot. That was loot already attained, and I can't open this. I don't have a high enough clearance level despite being the director. Still only got level 5, need level 6. Open. Thank you. Can't get in there, sadly. Looks like this is where we naturally find the mold. Come on. Mold autopsy. The deceased was a blank-year-old blank with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably but not provably caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, the rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. They eat the mold. Oh, hi. Got a couple moldy buddies. They're mine. We got a couple moldy pals. Where are they moving off to? Oh, fuck me. You're dead. Ah, shit, what was the... Not that. Not that. R. Cool. We're playing Resident Evil 7 now. What the mold is. Flute! Successfully explored everywhere, so let's head through this door. Was that just a brief mold section? Looks like it. Hello?
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
That's worrying. But there's a shelter down here. Speaking of, ads should be starting soon, so I'm gonna let those rock. I'll be right back after the ads. Okay. That's done. I'm back. I got a little snack while I was out. Just a little bit of chocolate. We get that loot. I just wonder if there's anything else to really go looking around at. Ah! Globe procedures. Containment procedure, no unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Description / altered effect. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous blank and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it, named Tanrelio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in blank cameras. Yikes. So it's like a globe from another world. A variation of Earth. Touching it probably gives you the feeling of being pulled to that other world. Important. Feels important and urgent vision. Writing this down so I don't forget. Saw this dream when I fell asleep during Dr. Darling's presentation of food poisoning. I ate a mushroom salad for lunch. Inverted black pyramid. I saw an inverted black pyramid at the before the astral plane. Then a red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. What do you throw? They moved to be on top of each other like elevator lights going up. Is this a sector elevator? Then they connected / docked. Oh shit. It's an hourglass. Doomsday clock. It started flashing wildly. The sand is leaving down. Oh no, felt terrible. Now it's all down, and the red on the top. This can't happen. We must stop this from happening. They rule us now. I woke up screaming. This isn't working. Interesting. Looks like a nope. Alright. One. Oh! That was a little startling. I wasn't expecting to see a face. And now we have to solve another motel puzzle. I too. We're upside down now. No, we're not upside down. Simple. We're getting another face jump scare. Oh, nope. Where's my cat? Oh, there she is.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Hello, Langston.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director. Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art
space bombing
repository
already.
for all altered items,
don't have time for
objects,
this.
power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there. Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Wow, what an asshole.
Hey, listen to this. Containment failure in Panopticon cell 69. Get it? 69.
I do not see what is humorous about an escaped paranatural entity originating from cell 69, sir.
But you just said it. Come on, you guys. It's funny.
Fucking dork. Alright, let's talk.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything. It's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Working at the Bureau.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better health care. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
Yeah, that's fair. Rituals.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them,
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Power versus altered items.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor. Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
Langston's background.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
Me?
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Alright, claim the control point. Kitty. Hi. Such a cute kitty. Loot! I love loot. Let's see if there's any more loot. Oh, they spawned upstairs. So, clearly not my problem. I'm downstairs, so they don't care about me. That's how that works, right? And your mine. Is you? Damn. Yeah, I kind of underestimate how much damage they can deal in a short amount of time. Okay then. We're just exploding now. Hi, Minerva. What's up, kitty? What's up, kitty? You cozy? You cozy? You cozy cat. She's a cozy cat right now. Cozy cat giving kisses. That's a mailbox. That is a picnic basket. A picnic basket. That is a fan. A fan that stops and starts? No, it's just the fan blades deload whenever you don't zoom in. That is... That's like a whack-a-mole mallet. Or a, not a whack-a-mole mallet, those are small. That's like a test your strength carnival attraction mallet. Item units, I think?
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Loot! nothing there, which is probably a bad sign. Or it's just unused, which is also possible.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Which dude? Okay. It's entirely possible I may not go for a full stream length and just go a couple hours. I still have a headache. I probably should get into the habit of actually eating more frequently after. Yeah. It's entirely possible this will just be a half duration stream. I have gotten out of habit because I didn't stream at all last week like I said I would. Hi. Or mine. Oh, you know me. I don't know what the rest is. Sleep does not wish to come to me so easily. It's very frustrating. It's very annoying. I try, but I also want to do things.
The object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Hello, TV. Cleanse the Benikoff TV. Big more pinky. I can't get up! Get back here! This could be a boss. There we go. Oh, hi, Salvador. Salvador's ID. Salvador Lin, issue date 2017. It should never been accessible to local and staff.
Was Salvador the head of security? His team didn't stand a chance against his. No one here does.
Give me all my loot. That was actually pretty clean, I can't lie. It's pretty smooth.
Okay, the TV.
First the link.
Another object of power going nuts. Here we go again.
Anchor supplement. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the blank. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew blanked by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Blank rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Blank, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Blank to the U.S. port of Blank. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Blank. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and deal with this TV. Use the TV/babysitter. Levitate superhero over the obstacle. Newsflash APB. This static attempts to reach us. Our broadcast must survive.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Yes, ma'am, you sure can. I also guess that answers the question about how to get to that anchor. We can fly! Oh, god. Postbox procedures. Black rock paneling has proven effective in hindering but not eliminating the object's altered effect. Agents in the immediate vicinity may still experience paralysis. Keeping a distance of blank feet from the cell is recommended unless agent is confirmed to be non-susceptible. A dark blue United States postbox, model blank. Paint is chipped at the edges. The item itself is empty with no mail discovered inside at the time of retrieval. The item seizes the motor functions of organisms meeting an unknown criteria. Paralyzed subjects are still capable of moving their eyes and limited speech. During tests, approximately 16% of agents remain unaffected by the item. Age, gender, race, height, weight, blood type, eye color, clothing, place of birth, diet, heart rate, and socioeconomic standing are all factors proven to have no correlation to an individual's vulnerability to the item. Victims' states of mind were reported during onset of paralysis, but no emotional correlation has yet been found. Yes, very intriguing. Cool. We can fly now. Duck. Duck. Loot. Those happy birthday balloons? Oh no, they're get well soon balloons. That's probably not good. It's a water cooler! And over here we got a crowbar.
Dylan. He's so close.
Maximum security. He's 6 seconds. Everybody is dead.
Hello.
Hi, Pope.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Jesse.
Hi. Give me a second, Pope. I gotta deconstruct some of my mods. Because I got too much. I got too many mods. Boom. 17, we'll go 17%. Here. Seize speed. Oh, that one's faster. That one's faster, barely. More health. More health recovery per pickup. We got quite a bit of material. There's loot over there, but I can't get there. Ah, shit.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Dylan Faden observation. 9:30 a.m. Breakfast is brought. 11:54 a.m. Gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57 a.m. Asks for television to be turned on. Snap, do so. 12 p.m. Lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. 12:02 p.m. Eats lunch. 2:38 p.m. Uses toilet. 4:03 p.m. Begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. 4:07 p.m. Becomes upset. Throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09 p.m. Sedated. Crew clean the cell. Television is turned off. 6:12 p.m. comes to. Asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. Television privileges refused due to hostile behavior. 6:16 p.m. sleeps. And I don't have enough clearance to open that. I would have initially said that that's trying to say Vessel, but it could be saying Jesse. The E is really messed up. He wants to see us, we want to see him. Crazy how things work out. Hello.
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau, if she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family and friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Surprised Jesse's not gonna comment on that. Okay. Alright, let's just get to a control point. We can fast travel back to the executive sector. And go finally see Dylan. No, we're on the lowest floor. Get out a little bit. was a little messy, but got the job done. Abilities. Levitation duration. Proceed to levitate slam to the ground. That's just more ground damage. More levitation duration is probably a good idea, especially if we want to go and get that anchor. Which I think we will do. Forward countermeasures. Like that. Containment incursion. Nope, what we're looking for is basically just strategic targets. Or maneuvers. Maneuvers also work. I don't like incursions because that requires being in a specific location. We can upgrade. Well, I feel like we gotta upgrade Shatter. Yeah. Well, we can upgrade Spin. Okay, why not? Okay. Give me Spin because we have it upgraded now, so we can kind of see if there's anything we want to add to it. Figure that. Set. Which gets enemy armor, rate of fire, spin rate of fire. Ammo efficiency sounds good. As for Shatter, projectile spread, reload speed, recoil. Recoil sounds good. Oh, we have a hotline that we can listen to. Unless this is just... We reach tether through control points into the Bureau's house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. You can translocate fast travel construct through the control points. Okay. Well, let's get to the control sector. Let's get to Central Executive. Let's go see Dylan! And then up, let's stop. The settings started killing me. We'll make some pizza rolls, see if that helps. Azoka.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god.
Put a record on! Hey.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have rolled back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Both making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
But still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. Now he's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Marshall.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Thank you, Arish.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. All right, back to work.
Constructed at control points are earned through Bureau alerts, board countermeasures, defeating elite enemies. Interesting. Well, let's go meet Dylan.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal it can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Speech analysis. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived? Or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Oh.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
How are you?
Lots of errors.
Damn, I can't uptake French. Where exactly is the cage?
things were stabilizing, Marshall abandons us.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying he saved the domains. They were attacked by
Sticky note complaint. To whom it may concern. In case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I'll be working from home until this is resolved. Myself or home. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff.
Alright, but still, a security guard?
Just emotions.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the
I'll put a
director's
bullet in
brother.
your head.
Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
I got so intrigued when I turned the radio. There he is.
Happiness comes while you are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the white. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness, you are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's
Happiness
Dylan.
comes, white pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the way. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes with white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes with white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. You are a worm through time.
Lots of interesting data off that subject of Rainy.
I heard that he voluntarily entered captivity. Hi. How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still... human?
Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down the slide projector. That's how the hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every hiss-corrupted individual dead.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
Conversation topics. Oh.
Hi, Jesse.
I've been seeing these Darling presentations all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench?
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely Hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the Hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. That's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other Hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right?
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
So we've got our next objective. We've seen Dylan. We've seen the repercussions of what is going on. Unfortunately. This is the jukebox. That's the jukebox. I actually think I will stop for now because this headache is not going away. It's such a pain in the ass. Next time I'll start chewing on all these secondary missions that we've found. We gotta go check on the agent who was staring at the fridge. We've got the jukebox to check out. We got to go get the anchor now that we can levitate. And we have an update on this quest, so it says check on Dr. Underhill's progress, so we can go check up on that. We'll probably do that one last, considering the difficulty of the mold enemies down there. But, yeah, that'll be it. Might be back on Wednesday. Don't know if it'll be more control or if it'll be 14. Let me go touch this control point to get the level. Astral constructs. Jukebox tokens! Can I do anything here? No. Alright. That's it for me. Bye-bye.